Hello, this is Eric from Epic with Eric, and today I would like to share this ninth video on prayer because I believe prayer is so exciting. Um, Prayer used to be this boring thing that I had to do. I mean, there was prayer on my own, but then the corporate prayer meetings were like so boring and long and dry. And I have discovered tools. I have discovered the spirit, the person, the team with the same DNA that make prayer, corporate prayer meetings, actually quite powerful. I've spent up to 4 hours doing it, and it felt like an hour, as before I would do 15 minutes, and that would feel like 4 hours. So here we go on this journey, transitioning your prayer meetings. Oftentimes we know what we would like to do. Maybe we've seen people doing prayer with music and focus and singing, and it was super enjoyable. And you're there with 2, 3 people, a small group, and you're like, this is impossible. What are the steps that we could take to make these prayer meetings enjoyable? So here are a few suggestions. Feel free to get back to me, ask any questions, and let's do it. Point 1, you really have to have a love for your people. That is the huge asset, the treasures of the Lord who values those people, and at the same time, a vision. So you're taking the past that you have with these people, the present, and you're going somewhere with them. Some will not want to follow, and that's okay because you have a calling, you have a purpose, and you know where you're going. You bless them and you pray for them. But first you start acknowledging, okay, I need to pray for these people. I need to have a vision, to feed the vision, therefore to follow teachings and to know where I'm going. Second, I need to have a lot of patience and keep the vision. So we want to have patience and love with the people, but it doesn't mean that they're leading what we're doing. We want to do it as a team, but we have leadership. If you're following this video, you probably have a leadership and a vision. So you want to be patient, but still keep the vision. So it's this fine line. It's a tension between where you want to go and where you have been and where you are now, past, present, and future oriented. There's this rule of the 30-30. You can find it on the internet. No, you can't. I just made it up. That's okay. If you have a 1-hour prayer meeting, you can transition by taking 30 minutes of what you've been doing in the past. I don't know what you've been doing, listening to the people, maybe praying for their own personal needs. So having a clear vision is super helpful, because having a corporate prayer meeting is not about praying for personal needs. That can sound harsh. If you pray for personal needs, that's wonderful, but it's not a corporate prayer meeting. That's more like a pastoral approach. Just because the people who come to your corporate intercession meeting need to know what it's about. Or you can be a group that does both. That's fine. You just need to have clarity. Here I'm talking about having a corporate prayer meeting where you're actually hitting a target together. And both are super important, of course. So let's say you're transitioning towards an intercession, hitting topics, Israel, poverty, breakthrough, families, life, justice, on and on and on. So what you could do to transition is to say, hey guys, we're going to take 30 minutes. It's the 30-30 rule. And we're going actually to listen to your needs. We're 5. Everyone will have 5 minutes. And we're going to pray for your needs. We're going to love on you so people feel like they've been heard and that you are loving them. And sometimes this is helpful to bring them to the next step. So the second 30 minutes, you would actually be introducing a topic. And there's another video on this for enjoyable corporate worship, a few values you want to promote, like being focused, being short, being biblical, positive, being uplifting, listening to each other. You can add some music or not, whatever. So I find this 30-30 rule super helpful. You really reach out to the people, love on them, pray for them, listen to them for 30 minutes. Then you're like, okay, now let's focus on the Lord's burden. And I think it's biblical, the Lord would say, what do you need? He loved on people, but then he also brought them further. So just find a great way to do this. And then what you can do, you can keep 5-10 minutes at the end. And oftentimes we don't think of this because we're like, we need to get the job done. And so take 5-10 minutes, finish before. It's totally worth it. Do it every other time to listen from the people. What did they like? What was challenging? So back to point number 1, love on them, but keep a vision. So it's also a great time for training. The feedback is definitely a time where you want to reinforce the vision, listening to the people and catering to them. Point 5, prepare the next meeting, either in the feedback shortly, but you at home, prepare the meeting with Bible verses, with one focus, with fruits, or how's it happening in our city for that topic? Like you're praying for poverty and a law just passed, or you're praying for justice or for families and this new tax came or this event happened. So you want to inform people in a short way that enables prayer, or talk about a breakthrough that happened. This new family encountered the Lord. So you need to prepare maybe you weren't in the past. So bring this into your personal times with the Lord. But preparation is really a key to success. Preparation with flexibility. So when you arrive at the meeting, it's not like, this is what I prepared, this is what we need to do. But being, okay, I'm ready, but first of all, I'm listening to the Lord and seeing what I can do with the people. Then try to get your people more and more involved. Ask them little tasks. Could you bring coffee or some goodies? Could you find 2 verses on healing? Could you find what the city has done or how Israel is doing? And get back to me, coach them, delegate. This will really help for the involvement. When you're sharing the vision, you can give outlines, you can ask people to think about it. So take time to feed the vision. Don't be so much focused, I need to pray, I need to make this happen. But also think that you're building a transformation, a reformation into your praying and prayer group. And then 7, and last but not least, and we could go on for this topic, but I want to keep it short. Keep loving and praying for your group and being focused. And don't hesitate if you have any questions or suggestions. Feel free to shoot me an email. And I'd love to connect with you. Thank you so much. And I love to say see you soon or see you Zoom. Bye-bye.